Every generation has one artist who changes the sound of a continent. One voice that breaks the borders of culture, language, and geography. From the streets of Port Harcourt to London to the Grammy stage, Burna Boy rose with power, pain, passion, and a destiny too big to ignore. This is the full untold story of Damani Ogulu, known to the world as Burna Boy, the African giant. Damani Ogulu was born on July 2, 1991, in the oil-rich yet tough city of Port Harcourt, Nigeria. He grew up in a middle-class home, comfortable but far from luxurious. His mother, Bose Ogulu, was a language expert and academic. His father owned a welding company. But behind the scenes, music flowed through the family like blood. His grandfather, Benson Idoniye, once managed Afrobeat legend Fela Kuti, one of the most influential African musicians in history. Growing up, Burna wasn't the loudest kid, but he was observant. He listened. He studied sound. He was fascinated by drums, rhythms, anything that made noise. His mother remembers him banging pots, creating beats before he even understood what they were. Burna Boy attended Corona Secondary School, where he stood out. Sometimes for the right reasons, sometimes for the wrong ones. He was rebellious, opinionated, and bold, traits that would later define his music. But in school, they often got him into trouble. Music wasn't just a hobby, it was an escape, an outlet, a world where he could express everything he felt, without judgment. After secondary school, Burna Boy moved to London to continue his education, but life abroad was nothing like he imagined. He struggled with the environment, the system, the pressure. It wasn't his home. And eventually, after several challenges, he returned to Nigeria. What looked like failure became rebirth. Returning home was the beginning of the Burna Boy the world knows today. Back in Nigeria, Burna dove headfirst into this. It wasn't Afrobeat, it wasn't reggae, it wasn't dancehall, it was all of them. Fused, he called it Afrofusion, a genre that didn't exist before him. Producers recognized his uniqueness. He wasn't trying to sound like anyone. He was building an identity, a legacy. In 2012, Burna Boy dropped Like to Party, a song that felt like fresh air in the Nigerian music scene. It was smooth, vibrant, infectious, and it spread across Africa like wildfire. By 2017 and 2018, Burna wasn't just a Nigerian artist. Then came the song that introduced him to new audiences around the world. Yeah, giving Burna global search traffic, but it wasn't luck. The song's power spoke for itself. With African Giant in 2019, Burna Boy took African music into new territory. An album executive produced by Diddy, and this time he made history. Burna Boy won the Grammy for Best Global Music Album, becoming the first Nigerian solo artist to do so. Today, Burna Boy lives like global royalty. His Lagos mansion, valued at millions, is a masterpiece of modern architecture. His garage is a statement: Lamborghini Aventador, Ferrari 458, Rolls-Royce Dawn, Mercedes Maybach, custom Range Rover, built for a king. And whether he's in Paris, New York, London, or Lagos, Burna Boy travels in style. Private jets, luxury suites, and jewels worth millions. Despite his fame, Burna Boy keeps his personal life private. His most public relationship was with UK superstar Stefflon Don. Their love was loud, and their breakup was even louder. Since then, Burna has kept his romantic life hidden. No confirmed children, no confirmed partners, just music and the mission. Burna Boy's estimated net worth sits between $20 to $30 million. His earnings come from touring, streaming, endorsements, brand deals, real estate, and investments. But Burna Boy's story isn't just about money or awards. He changed the sound of African music. He represented the continent with pride and power. He inspired a new generation of Afrofusion and Afrobeat stars. Today, Burna Boy is more than an artist. He's a cultural icon. He continues to sell out arenas, dominate charts, and influence global sound. But if there's one thing Burna Boy believes, it's that he's still evolving. Still rising, still writing the next chapter, from Port Harcourt to London to the world stage. Burna Boy's journey is proof that greatness belongs to those who never stop believing in their fire. Thank you for watching this documentary. If you want more deep biographies, hit like, share, and subscribe.